The dead man looking to bury another victim here tonight.
Oh, man.
Here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet. He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Watch out!
And that's why it's called high risk, ladies and gentlemen.
That neck must be throbbing right now.
What a series of unanswered attacks from He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Tell us your thoughts about Kane. When it comes to Kane, it's difficult to have one strategy besides run. But I would have to say, to an opponent of the Big Red Monster, by any means necessary, avoid the choke slam.
Right.
To say it inflicts lasting damage to an opponent is a terrible understatement.
No, Michael, when you talk about Kane and his choke slam, you're absolutely correct. Battling the devil's favorite demon is frightening enough. But if you can somehow avoid the choke slam, you'll at least be able to last a few minutes longer.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Look out! Oh, what's he going to do to follow that up?
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Well, let's face the facts. Facing off against Kane is enough to give a man nightmares for a whole year. But if I'm giving advice to a WWE superstar as the King, which I am, then I would agree. An opponent has to stay away from the choke slam. I wouldn't even try developing a counter for it. Just stay away from it.
Sees the opportunity to go high.
Man, he's still down after that move. I almost won. Ah!
Undertaker in absolute control here.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? I think the main point to any opponent of Kane's is to do yourself a favor and stay away from his choke slam. If the Big Red Monster hits you with that, it's all over. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2, 3. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring.
Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Literally and figuratively, Kane has been a giant part of the WWE for years and years. It's hard to imagine how the company would have evolved without the devil's favorite demon around for all that time.
Well, just think of the time.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Oh, come on! Let the ref do his job! Haven't you done enough?
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2, 3, 4.
Apparently, it'll take a lot more to end this match, and he makes it back to his feet. In this match, will resume.
And this heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
We talked about how different the WWE would have been without Kane. For one thing, just think of how many fewer people would have been set on fire. Undertaker, MVP, just to name a couple. Things wouldn't have been the same without all those pyrotechnics.
When you're such a prolific striker like The Undertaker, you can create your own momentum. When you're as dominant as The Undertaker, you can unleash the flames of hell at your choosing.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Now, the ref can count to 100, Mike.
Using the steps as a weapon.
Look at the attack here.
Hold on, we're not done yet.
You gotta like this aggression. In this situation, you want to ensure your opponent can't get up by the count of 10. Here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet.
Well, call me a traditionalist, but I'm not sure we need performers setting each other on fire like Kane enjoys doing. But even so, that doesn't take away from his legacy. Kane's a superstar that turns every match he's in into a must-see event.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
If he keeps delivering clotheslines like that, he's going to break his arm.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
He's starting to stir, Michael, but will he stir enough?
3, 4, 5.
We all know there's nothing like family, but when you talk about Kane's tag team with his brother, The Undertaker, you're talking about maybe the most powerful team in the history of this business.
Without a doubt.
It makes total sense that together, Kane and Undertaker are known as the Brothers of Destruction.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Of course, Cleveland, Ohio is the hometown of The Miz, but we won't hold that against this wonderful crowd tonight.
Michael, you talked about Kane and the awesome team with his brother, The Undertaker. Now, I guess it's true what they say, nobody fights like family when it's two family members fighting each other, or when it's two family members united against a common enemy. When they're on the same page, the Brothers of Destruction are unstoppable.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Now, the ref can count to 100, Michael. This one's over.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The freeze may give him a cold.
Undertaker connecting there with a good shot. I don't think it gets more personal than when brothers are fighting,
right,
or when they're united as one.
If that doesn't do it, then what will? The look at this. He may be out.
Now, the ref can count to 100, Michael. This one's over.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
They're not holding anything back, and I love it.
The offense of Kane is working well right now.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
His nose might end up where his ear is by the time this one's over.
Oh!
We're looking at complete domination here.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Here we go. The official's counting again. Will it be for the last time?
If he can't get to his feet, this will be over. But I got a feeling he'll drag himself up if he has to.
King, the last man standing match is one of the most physically demanding matches in all of WWE.
You're right, Cole. I think we're starting to see that physicality take a toll on these competitors. No, not again.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week. Crazy move by Kane.
2.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
4, 5.
Break time's over. And here we go again, fighting to get back to his feet. And he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down? Oh, wait, nice reversal. And he gets leveled.
But look at this. He may be out each time, and he makes it back to his feet. And this match will resume.
Oh, no. Kane's got the neck. Oh, my God. What a...
I got to be honest. I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other. Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
And we're on the move again. And the big red monster gets chopped down.
How much damage did that do?
If that doesn't do it, then what will?
2, 3, 4.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
8, 9, 10. Okay, ring the bell.
What a huge win.
Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
You'll be great doing that. Now we're going to be playing the normal match. Ooga, ooga. You know what? Yeah. I want to play Money in the Bank. Okay, There's no Deadpool Arena? NXT. Puts The Rock against... No, I don't want to do this. That's not fair.
When you see The Undertaker, you're looking at the Lord of Darkness. The pain and misery he'll strike down upon you is something that is not from this world, but from the hills of Death Valley. Getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you.
Neville putting it on him right now.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
Tell us about Neville.
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot. Undertaker eating some big shots here. Neville is building some well-deserved momentum right now. Neville hits the deck hard. And down he goes. It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
And into the cover. Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
You know, Michael, The Undertaker has always been a fan favorite for the WWE. It's like he brings something unique to this sport that the fans really appreciate. Watch out! Well, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Oh, out of nowhere.
And there's the reversal from Neville.
Oh, Neville going in.
Neville is making his presence known.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar. Well, I don't know if he's a fan favorite or just has everyone scared to hate him.
Right.
He strikes fear in the heart of competitors and fans alike. There's just something that cannot be denied when it comes to respect for this man.
Well, you know, that's a good point, Cole. The Undertaker's had so many famous battles with icons in this sport that it's tough to hate him. I mean, he's a living legend, and every soul he has fought and defeated is carried with his legend. That is why he is loved by the fans of the WWE. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Not today, too fast.
Some very opportunistic offense here.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
And he dodges that one.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much from the top.
Just making his presence felt there.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
2, 3.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
And that's a good thing.
He's simply reminding him that he's here